Good afternoon, welcome to Hood News. I'm Hayley O'Farrell and these are the top stories this afternoon. The opening of a building at the University of Huddersfield has been delayed. Rail strikes are set to affect passengers who travel on Northern Rail services, and we have the latest in the sport. The owners of the Newton Mill Panorama Living Limited have plans to demolish part of the structure. This has led to the Kirklees Council announcing a 3-week public consultation period. It starts this Saturday with members of the Newton Mill campaign showcasing other ideas and how the building could be reused. The campaigners have teamed up with the Newton-born architecture Richard Hannay as well as architecture students to draw up plans that could renovate the building. The meeting will take place at Newton Mill Scout Hut at 10 a.m. on Newton Road South.
Homes there. I'm happy if people live on the site. I just want to make sure it's incorporated with what remains in terms of the existing walls.
The University of Huddersfield's latest expansion has had its opening date pushed back for the 4th time. Our reporter Connor Stocks has more.
The development, which will be named as the Osler Building, has cost the university £27 million and was planned to be opened last September. However, during construction complications were found, and after being given dates for completion in December, January and March, developers Morgan Sindel have said the building will not be ready till September this year. The 6-storey building will be home to subjects such as English, history and law, and is said to be a huge project for the university.
And I think it affects enormous number of students across the school. So history, English and linguistics are moving in, but actually it's got a film room for journalism and media students or film studies students. It's got fantastic big lecture theatres for other students as well. So it's frustrating being delayed, but once we're in, we're in.
The new building is now scheduled to open in time for the next academic year, and we wait to see how much of an influence the Osler building will have on students here at the University of Huddersfield. Connor Stocks, reporting for Hood News.
Thank you, Connor. Now Northern Rail passengers face disruption this month after staff voted to strike over plans to axe guards from trains. Jack Hawthorne reports.
The RMT Trade Union Group has voted in favour of 83% to hold a strike on the 13th of March as the train company introduces job losses to train guards, but fears are growing that this may decrease passenger safety. It is said that the RMT had recently made agreements with Transpennine Express, but Northern was pressing ahead with a driver-only operation and no train guards. Northern Rail services that will be disrupted include Huddersfield's links to Sheffield, Wakefield and Leeds. This is Jack Hawthorne reporting for Hood News.
The Yorkshire Brass Band Championships take place this weekend at Huddersfield Town Hall. More than 60 bands from across the county are competing for the opportunity to represent Yorkshire in the National Brass Band Championships of Great Britain. The weekend will also feature performances from some of the finest bands in Great Britain, including Black Dyke, who are due to perform at Glastonbury Festival later this year. Huddersfield's Town Hall's events manager Richard Batterby explains more.
There are over 60 bands taking part. They're all in different divisions, similar to football teams. So there's sections 1 to 4, and then you then have with all the big hitters like Black Dyke Band, Brigance and Rastrick. They're in the championship section. It's a really busy weekend. We're expecting several thousand here through the doors, and we're already sold out of the championship section on Sunday afternoon.
Sport now, and in football, Huddersfield Town are set to play Newcastle United in the Championship tomorrow. The team are hopeful for a win at home as they sit 8 points behind leaders Newcastle with a game in hand. The last time the two sides met, Town came away with a 2-1 victory. David Wagner will have Jonathan Hogg, Naki Wells and Aaron Moy back to play, while the visitors could welcome Championship top scorer Dwight Gale back from injury. The match comes after a 5-1 loss against Manchester City in the FA Cup on Wednesday. The first goal by Huddersfield's Harry Bunn put Town into an exciting early lead. However, City fought back and scored 5 goals to secure their place in the next round with a pleasing victory. Before this, Town hadn't lost since November last year. In Rugby League, Huddersfield Giants suffered a disappointing defeat last night against Hull FC at the John Smith Stadium. Sam Wood and Oliver Roberts got consolation tries in the second half, but the Giants lost 48-8 to the visitors. And in cricket, the first game of the three-match ODI series against the West Indies is currently underway in Antigua. England are batting first and are currently 85 for 2, with Yorkshireman Joe Root being bowled for 4. Now it's time for the weather. The bad weather will continue throughout the weekend, starting with a cloudy night and persistent rain, with highs of 6 degrees throughout the night. Tomorrow will be cloudy with some showery rain and highs of 9 degrees. Sunday will be cloudy and occasionally breezy with highs of 7 degrees. That's all the latest headlines this afternoon. We'll be back with more next week. Goodbye. Yeah.